How did you enjoy the All President's Day at the new Bush Library?
I enjoyed it. It was nice. Nice affair. Ford and them were very gracious, and the library is very elaborate. It costs 10 times as much as mine did.
Not the company. I just got.
Did you have a hard time coming up with something nice to say about?
No, I didn't. No, because I deliberately went to his inauguration after the terrible ordeal, with him and Al Gore. And we were the only volunteer Democrats who went. Everybody else on the stage had to be there. They were there. Clinton going out of office, and Al Gore going out of office, and the congressman had to be there. And we volunteered to go. And the Democrats were very bitter at that because the Supreme Court had ruled against won the election. But so I wanted to ask him about Sudan. We had been working on Sudan at that time. For 12 years. And every time we tried to bring peace to Sudan, Bill Clinton and his National Security Advisor, his name was Susan Rice, didn't want to see it done because they despised the Sudanese government. So I wanted to ask Bush if he would start a peace process, and he said he would on the stage, and he did. So 3 weeks later, I went up and met with Colin Powell and Condoleezza Rice, whom he had then chosen to be security advisor and Secretary of State. And then he appointed Senator Danforth from Missouri, a very distinguished retired senator, who was also a pastor, by the way. Yeah, he was an Episcopal pastor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and a very devout man. So he went over and negotiated, and then a few years later they reached a comprehensive peace agreement.
Did they want to vet your comments before you made them?
No.
No? So you didn't have to tell them ahead of time what you were going to say?
Of course not. I never have had to do that.
It didn't look to me. It looked to me like you were vamping. Like your remarks were not on the teleprompter or anything, were they?
No.
And you didn't have any notes.
No.
You were just.
I knew what I wanted to say. It was very simple. I didn't describe what happened to me. I remembered what happened, when he was inaugurated. What difference I was thinking.
I read it this morning. Oh, cool.
And I had gotten a report on how much he increased trade, how much he increased health care in Africa. And he was the outstanding president in giving more aid to Africa.
Yes.
And now at his institute, he's now doing the same thing with breast and cervical cancer for women in Africa and also in Latin America. So he's following up, since he left the White House, in doing that. And one of his daughters runs that program, his youngest daughter.
I'm guessing you don't think much of the rest of his record, though.
Well, I disagreed with a lot that he did, like invading Iraq. I was a constant critic of that, and some other things. But, and I've criticized him and Obama for human rights violations, in my opinion.
What do you make of the drone?
I'm against it. I think it's a mistake. I think it's contrary to our nation's best interest, and I think it's a violation of Geneva principles. I think it's a violation of basic principles of justice.
Have you talked to Obama about alcohol?
No, but I've written an op-ed piece in the New York Times, which I'm sure he or his people have read.
Especially because it's targeting U.S. citizens.
I know. In countries that are not even at war with us.
And then the Americans have
I think we probably killed 875 people with drones, and 7 of them were Al-Qaeda.
The rest are civilians.
Well, some of the others may be Taliban, but we're not at war, basically. So I just think it's a violation of basic human rights, and it's an injustice, and it's contrary to anything we would have dreamed of doing 15 or 20 years ago, before 9/11, where a president could decide that somebody should be executed without going through the judicial system, and without bringing charges or having a trial.
How did it work prior to 9/11?